Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Series Futsal Victoria for the 2023 point season. It is round 8, fourth and final game of the evening between Fitzroy and Metropolitan. Coming to you live from the Series Futsal Arena in Thomastown. It's Alex Sivkorowski and Joshua Fusco. Joshua, welcome. Final game of the evening. It's been a very eventful evening with some surprising results. Could this be another game that surprises us?
Well, on paper, it doesn't look like that, but you know what? I have a little bit of faith in Metropolitan. That was the Cosimo Russo just missed an absolute sitter at the back post. So, you never know. Metropolitan might pull something out of the bag.
Well, it is a chance for Fitzroy to get back on top of the table and on goal difference as they beat Moreland last week. And after the surprise result of Hume beating Camberfield, now it's a chance for them to just break away and ensure they stay ahead of the pack. For Metro, though, it is a big game for them. They know after they coming off a loss last week, and it's important for them. They come into this game with full of confidence and ensure they can try to at least force them into a form of a penalty shootout if they can. But it's going to be a tough ask, Josh, because you've got to keep a lot of key players under wraps, and it's easier said than done.
Yeah, look, if you look at the team sheet, you've got to stop Arturo Diaz, Cosimo Russo, Scott Rogan. So many players, I don't think you can even keep count at like how many stars this team has. It's actually sometimes unfair.
There's Daniel Yaramillo having a chance to be in goals as Tyler Lewis given a rest. So maybe Metro can take advantage of that and then maybe try to sneak a goal or two. They are currently sitting in the ladder in 6th place, 3 points ahead of Preston and Carlton, and they need to stay ahead of them, Josh, if they want to survive that automatic relegation, because 2 teams will go down automatically. Only one team comes up. There's a chance here. Shot comes in. It's saved there. So, big opportunity that time for Lucas Hogan, who's been very instrumental for Metro. One of their key players, as well as Dino Redzepovic, but they need a couple more players to step up, Josh.
It'll be a team effort to beat Fitzroy, and it's not looking great. Match around with a save. He's been another star. He'll add to the trio of stars. He's been a very good goalkeeper, very consistent. Just unfortunate to cop a lot of shots.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to play when your defence is falling apart like a house of cards. So chance here now for Metro. Can they pull off the shock loss, or shock win should I say, of the year? If they do, it will send shockwaves in the series futsal world. As we said earlier on in the telecast, we've given away some clues about what's happening in series futsal. Keep them coming through. We've had some very good guesses, a lot of far-fetched guesses. As Scotty Rogan tried to square it, and eventually it's cleared. So let us know your thoughts. What's happening in series futsal?
Do we reiterate the clues just quickly? So it's in series futsal.
Yeah, there's going to be games, so it's plural. The venue will be this one here. The biggest thing to happen in series futsal
Ever.
It's not commentators versus fans or ref versus managers. We've done that. It's not SFV versus SFA. It's not mixed. There is an international element to it. It's not a World Cup. It's not SFV versus Oceania. So there's some of the guesses coming through. So the one big clue we give you, it is an international flavour. To say the least, as Michael Nguyen has a shot, that one going wide.
And if you get it, bonus points. They'd have a prize or something if someone gets it.
Maybe you can have a guest in the commentary box with us one evening. I'm sure
that has to be a prize. They can't. It can't be a nightmare.
Nguyen goes back to Cosimo Russo. Scotty Rogan. Omar Bruv, Global Series with an All-Star Team Australia. Ooh, that is a very, very, very good guess.
It's an interesting idea, though.
It is indeed, yeah.
It's close.
Keep them coming, Omar. I like that.
Closer.
I like that. You're on the right track. Let's just say that. You're warm, like the other guesses. Lovely ball down the line here. They square it back. Just put it behind. That time as Nathan Long was running forward.
They have that international element, but not right on the... Not quite.
You're getting warmer there, Omar, bruv. So, good question. Rogan skips away, out wide. Russo looking to cut back in. Shot is blocked. Desperate defending there from Metro. They send it for Yaramilo.
I have to say, I love that Fitzroy kit. Had a few questions about it last week, but it's come to...
Chance now. Oh, Shundeb just going wide.
Had questions for it last week, but it's come up.
It's growing on you, Josh.
It's growing. It's really, it's growing on me. It's actually quite nice up in person.
They always have good kits. Especially, I like the women's one for the Fitzroy women's kits.
That's a 10 out of 10. It's great.
Yeah, they always have the top of the range kits. And the good thing is you can buy them Ultra Football as well. So support your local futsal team as Michael Newen squares it out wide. So keep the guesses coming through. What's happening in series futsals? Rogan skips past, he shoots. Important block there from Nathan Long. Holding off here is Metro, so they're doing well so far, but we know this speed train of Fitzroy just all of a sudden put their foot down. Sapphire Yaramila looked better in last season's kit. Yeah, he did. It was for Western United. So the opening goal there looks like Abed Shundeb gets us underway here.
I'll tell you, Western United's kits, they're top-notch kits.
Yeah, they are.
That spiky one, red and black, that must be the best kit I've ever seen in my life.
So look at the replay here. Scotty Rogan back post there, and the simplest of tap-ins for Abed Shundeb. So it gets us underway here. Shot comes in, good save by Yaramilo. That time Kalinaris testing him out. So Fitzroy get the opening goal here. Can that open the floodgates a little bit of will? Metro get one back. One back now, Hogan out wide. Keep going. One, they go forward, stream forward now, chance here. Was looking for the back post that time. There's number 11 that time, Omar Shundeb.
Oh,
sorry, that's Harry Robotis. He's back, so he's back from his overseas trip.
he was listed. I just thought it was a mistake.
You know, he is back. Harry Robotis, Big H, coming back. So after his European vacation, as they stream forward now through Petrovic. Just finding it difficult, really, in the attacking half is Metro.
I think all of Fitzroy waiting for that Josh Allen return.
Well, did I really need him, though? He was doing quite well. Well, that's another one there. So Fitzroy now really piling on the goals. Let's have a look at the replay here. Rogan cuts in. Dummies lays it off. And Cosi Russo just found an opening there and makes it 2-0. So they started opening up a bit more. Falls out wide for Petrovic. Fancy footwork here. Not sure who number 8 is. We don't have him on the score sheet. Rogan to bring it in. So what's happening in series futsal? We gave away a lot of clues. Omar Brav is on the warm path, let's just say that.
The right direction.
Yeah.
I want to hear some more answers, though. I want to see what the community's thinking in their crazy minds.
Well, that's some good ideas.
What was your favourite so far?
I like the international SFV versus Oceania. That's a good one.
That is
SFV versus Futsal Ruse, that was another one.
that would be. I'd pay to watch that.
But then who goes in the Futsal Ruse squad? Because you've got Scott Rogan and Michael Newen and Adam Cooper. Do they play for SFV or the Futsal Ruse? Like, do they swap at halftime? Or?
Ooh, no, you'd put the Futsal Ruse and then the rest of the series Futsal against the Futsal Ruse.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who would come out on top on that. That'd be a tough.
Very, very, very good game. So keep the guesses coming through. The questions, the more you ask, the more we reveal, ladies and gentlemen. So Fitzroy leading 2-0 against Metro. It's just a question of how much Fitzroy want to put their foot down and really pile on the misery at the moment. Metro holding on, which is a promising sign as Jimmy Sufis coming on for a run. Cosy, lovely ball, but a bit too far for Jimmy Sufis. Experienced campaigner. Rogan puts on the Jets, gets around far too easy, and he buries that one. Scotty Rogan adds to his tally and gets their third, and that's his 19th for the season. And Josh was just far, far too easy in the end.
Sometimes looks like he plays on easy difficulty, just the way he moves, and just look at this burst of pace. You'll see it right here. Uncatchable. Ridiculous. Gets like a 2-foot lead, puts it top corner. Can you ask much more? I guess you can, because just back into the screen, they've scored a goal.
Oh, Metro call a timeout, but it's a goal by Big H, Harry Robotis. So that's back-to-back goals here. Our media department's just trying to keep up with it all.
Don't blame him. It's difficult.
Yaramillo, you can see here, lovely ball, straight, wide, turns. Oh, sorry, it's Cosy Russo who finishes that time, not Roberta. So, Cosy Russo adds to his tally, so he gets a double this evening. We'll go to a quick ad break. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Series Futsal here for season 2023.2. Round 8 action, fourth and final game between Fitzroy and Metropolitan, and Fitzroy leading 4-0. Thanks to 2 goals from Cosy Russo, 1 from Abed Shundeb and 1 from Scotty Rogan. And Metro now facing an uphill battle. Scotty Rogan leads the Golden Boot race on 19. Cosy Russo on 11. Not to be outdone, Lucas Hogan on 9 as well. So, and Tony Stalevski's on 6 and Dina Redzipovic on 6. So they've got plenty of goal scorers, but they just can't seem to score tonight so far, Josh.
It's just very difficult to work around these Fitzroy players. When you play with each other that long, you know how to cover your lanes and those weak points. You find a way to circumvent that. For Metro right now, it's just they have to focus on playing their game, pass it through, get a little bit lucky.
Out wide now, a chance here in the middle. Oh, what an opportunity for Stalevski. They're still going forward.
There it is.
Oh, they're open, get a goal here from all that hard work. And they finally get a goal. Number 8. We don't know his name, but either way, he scored. That's the main thing. Josh, talk us through it.
The phantom goal scorer. It was brilliant. They did exactly that. They played it through, played their game. Got a little bit unlucky initially, but the rebound dealt with superbly. No goalkeeper stopping that. 4-1. Might have a shot back in this.
Well, Rogan going wide that time.
Ooh.
So Samuel Antonadis. So that's number 8.
Oh, my bruv. Is it a TV show or sponsorship?
Ooh.
I think we'll keep tight-lipped on that one.
Ooh. That is a very, very, very good question, Omar, bruv. I like your thinking. It's not a sponsorship. Is it like a show? Define a show.
That's it. That's hard. Defining a show is difficult.
Define a show there, my bruv. So, you're not wrong, but you're not right either. But define the show.
He knows he's getting close.
He is. Maybe he has some insider knowledge as Rogan now squares it. Oh! And Jimmy Sufis, I don't think he even knew that was going in. He just stuck out his leg and it's tapped it in. It's a good goal. And Fitzroy get one back, making it 5-1. It's a good ball in from Scotty Rogan as well. And Jimmy Sufis makes it 5 as they stream forward. Cosi Russo now shoots. Goes wide. So Omar, bruv, he's getting close. He is. Define a show, Omar.
I think I can already see my phone buzzing up.
It's an international flavour. We gave that one. So you're getting on the right track. One back by Russo. Good tackle in the end. They go forward now. Stalevski out wide. Looks to cut in. Petrovic. They just can't seem to get a shot off in front of goals. Rogan now comes away with it. Gets around one. Still going forward. Squares in the back post. Just putting it behind Big H there. So 7:45 left to go. Fitzroy doing it comfortably at the moment. So Omar, bruv, is heading in the right direction, let's just say the least.
We like your thinking.
Not right and he's not wrong, so he's in the vicinity of it, let's just say, in a radius.
He's getting warmer than everyone else.
He is indeed.
But
Shot comes in, good save there from Duram.
Question to you, what would you like to see? What's something you want to see? You know?
That's a good question.
You might get what you want.
Rogan. Russo. Back to Shandeb. Russo waiting for it as Rogan. Newen. Back to Rogan. Russo again, twisting and turning, making life. Oh, he just finds enough space. Rogan now, shots blocked. So 6.5 minutes left to go in this one in the first half. Fitzroy leading 5-1. Last time. Oh, Michael Newen almost putting that one away. Last time they played it was 9-2, so it's on track. Oh, what a finish that was. It is an unbelievable goal there from Cosi Russo. He gets a hat-trick and quite possibly goal of the night. What a finish that is. Look at this from a corner, just lofted over nicely and just went bang in the back of the net.
Whoa.
No chance for Duram that time. Cosi Russo gets a hat-trick before half-time. There's still got plenty of time left to go.
That was a saucy goal. That's the goal of your dreams.
That was just hit sweetly. It got hit. It stayed hit.
The difficulty to do that, I think, is underestimated. To cleanly hit that ball in the middle of a game and hit the top corner.
Oh, Red Zepovic there. Tried to mimic it, but just slicing it off the boot. So 6-1 now. Starting to really open up more and more. The wounded Metropolitan just finding it really difficult, really to even have a chance at goal. As soon as they think they're within a sniff, Josh, they are hounded back by Fitzroy, not allowing him. Lovely little 1-2s here.
That's why Fitzroy are the champions.
Well, not sure if you've seen or noticed before, there was a post coming out about teams that have won Series Futsal. And Fitzroy, each time they do the double, Josh, more than spoil their party. And guess what? This year, they're on track. Again, they've won the double, back-to-back, 22.2 and 23.1. Now, can they go and win a three-peat? Well, it's really two teams
that have done a three-peat.
Yeah, Pascaval did it 2012, 2013, and 2013. They had another crack at it in 2014, 2014, and 2015. Fortunately, Vic Vipers won in 2015. Then they won the three-peat, 2015, 2016, 2016, 2016, 2017. Then it was Carlton, 2017, 2018, and 2018. Fitzroy did a double and more than one. Did a double, more than one. Did a double, and it's on target for Moreland to win again. Well, supposedly. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So only two teams have won a three-peat. Can Fitzroy finally do it all? That was a chance there.
Tell you what, this post, I'm glad you brought it up. This was so overdue. It's so amazing to actually see the winners in a post clear. We can look at it. We can analyse the history of the clubs. I absolutely love that.
Yeah, and Scotty Rogan now 20 goals. Cosy Russo 13. So if things go this way, he could probably really catch up his counterpart. Just over 3 minutes left to go. They lead 6-1. As we said, what's happening in Series Futsal? Ooh, I was thinking Omar Bravo, Josh, just come up with a good one here. I was thinking maybe a big TV channel would feature an international futsal league. Well, they've scored a goal here, Metropolitan, so it's a good result in the end. Bit of a mistake here. Right, dead centre, and who is there to finish it off is Lucas Hogan. So good finish there from Lucas to make it 6-2. Probably first real mistake they've made. Another chance here for Metro. Shoots, good save there from Yaramillo. They clear. But Omar Bruv has maybe come up with maybe the biggest question. Josh, I was thinking maybe it's a big TV channel would feature an international futsal league. Wow.
I wish. I wish that.
Well, that'll be something. Imagine Series Futsal pulling something like that off.
It'd be amazing to host the Futsal World Cup in this place.
Maybe, yep. So he's getting warmer and warmer. I think maybe Omar Bruv might be an insider here.
Yeah, I think we're going to ban him.
I think we have to just start deleting those comments. Oh, Cosy Russo blasting that one over the bar. A minute 40 left to go here before half-time. 6-2 is a good result so far for Metro. Shot there blocked. Hogan's working hard. If they can get another one, they might have a chance here. That time, shot by Colinaris. Just bounced off him in the end. Here he is, Robertus. Looking for the back post. Ooh, almost there. Michael Newen. Takes them long just having to dig the ball out. Jaram just bobbles it up. Yaramilo punches it away. Shandev. Shot comes in from long, but it's too high. I think we might have to ban Omar Bruv from the commenting going forward.
I'm on it. That's good.
Robertus brings it down, looking to turn, lay it off. Has Michael Newen there. Ball goes out. 36 seconds left to go before halftime here. Shandeb cuts in, still going forward. So 10 seconds left to go. Will they find one last chance before half time here? Happy to just milk the time off the clock. And there it is, the halftime whistle sounds. It is Fitzroy leading 6-2 at the halftime break. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
That wicked left foot to it, Amanda Araha. Sharifi 1-on-1 versus Layla. What a goal! Amina Sharifi nails it. Absolute belter from Amina Sharifi.
Again, similar to Emily Costa's goal, just that relief of emotion. Look at this, she lines up, takes a really nice look at the far corner and slots it to the back of the net.
Scopolidi's looking to come back on for Campbellfield. Nice ball to Aaron Fung. What a goal! An absolute belter! Aaron Fung with a screamer. Campbellfield go 3-1 up. My word, Alex.
And Demaraz there, beautiful ball, and unfortunately for Carlton, they just switched off at the wrong time. Aaron Fung puts Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Series Futsal for the 2023.2 season here. Round 8, fourth and final game between Fitzroy and Metropolitan. Fitzroy leading 6-2. It's Alex Sivkorowski and Joshua Fusco. Josh, it was a very entertaining first half.
Yeah, Fitzroy really put quite the show for us. They were just superb. They a little bit flashy. Love to see that from Fitzroy, but even Metropolitan, they kind of poked the bear and said to Fitzroy, hey, we're still here. Got two for themselves, two really good goals at the same time. So if we can get that from this second half, it might just be something to behold for both of us and everyone watching. Just a lovely game. We'll have to wait and see.
So Metro now need to get off to a good start here in the second half to ensure that this game doesn't blow out. Last time these two teams played, it was a big victory. 9-2.
9-2.
Big games coming up for them. So next week, Fitzroy play Altona, while Metropolitan doesn't get any easier. They play Moreland.
I feel bad for Metropolitan having to go through that just horrible array of fixtures. You know, you never like to verse Moreland, Fitzroy or Campbellfield.
But if you're gonna win, you've got to do it against the big boys.
It's true.
Chance here now for Metro. They're bringing it back out.
That's another one.
Well, it's not the start that they wanted here. And Fitzroy get the opening goal. Let's have a look at the replay here. Yaramila, lovely ball. Controlled it well here on his own, and then just this tackle there from Scotty Rogan. And they're really just lining up here. Big H and then Cosi Russo. Happy with that.
But it's not exactly where they want to be, or where they have to be to get that goal. They're making of a great team.
Cosi Russo, 4 so far this evening. It's been a solid performance from him. He moves up to 14 goals. On third on the table of the Golden Boot. Still 6 behind his compatriot in Scotty Rogan.
Golden Boot winner last season, wasn't he? Equal with Barthamos.
Yep, joint. And his first season back with Fitzroy. Ewan over the top, just a tad too long. So 7-2 now. Punched away. Going forward now, Russo. Rode the challenge. Ewan just stepping on a little bit there. Happy to go back to Yaramillo. Rogan. Plays a quick 1-2. Cosi looking to lay it off again, but coming away. Back to Rogan. Ewan lays it out wide. Chance, good save there. As Big H had a shot on goal. They're piling on the pressure now. Fitzroy. Foul called.
Josh Taylor saying, imagine Parthamos in that Fitzroy team now. Ooh. We can all fantasize.
Well, he was in the team last season and made the switch. Chance now. Rogan. Oh, just going wide. You can see what they were trying to do. Look for that back post. Fitzroy really now just going through the motions and trying to kill off their prey. They are leading. And the foul count just slowly going up and up. Shot comes in just wide there from Scotty Rogan. How do you stop this Fitzroy train, Josh? How do you really... I mean, only Camberfield have done it. Moreland tried last week and they couldn't. How do you stop this team?
Wow, that's a question. If I knew that answer, I think I'd be one of the coaches. I think I'd get Coach of the Year every year. But I don't think I know that answer. At the moment, they know how to utilize one another, and they know the teams that they're coming up against so well, and there's so much depth that they bring to every game plan against every specific team. It's almost impossible. You just have to pray at points. But I think Moreland can do it. I think that was a blip last week. That won't happen again. Not that many goals. Camberfield can do it, and you know what? I'll put my hat in the ring. Hume will do it.
Well, they did do it last season, so it's not they can't do it, but...
Those are the teams that the best chance of stopping this team. And maybe Altona on their day too. Altona can really turn on the heat against top opposition like no other.
That one going wide. possible angle there. So 15.5 minutes left to go before we wrap up round 8 for the 2023.2 season. So Fitzroy take this out. They will lead the series 2-0 against Metro. Chance there for Hogan. Came out. Oh, on the volley. Was a decent effort, but just couldn't keep it down. And that's been the difference, Josh. Metro just haven't been able to take their chances. You feel like you take a couple of your chances, it's a different game. Chance now for Hogan. Lays it out. Oh, it's a good tackle in the end from Chum there, but it's a free kick. Wow, that was a big call.
Right in front too. They might get their third here if they play it smart. Look for Hogan there. He's at the moment so free. No one's guarding him. I think you can expect Rogan to rush him as soon as he gets the ball. There it is. Wow.
It's a great finish in the end. It's from Dino Redzepovic. And I make it 7-3 with a hint of an opportunity. Brilliant strike here from Redzepovic. Just found the gap.
See what they've shown they can score. It's more about stopping on the other end. That's really what's...
That's been a difference, yeah.
That's the only difference. Metropolitan's offense is just... It's been fluid. They've done a good job. Got to get it done on the defensive end. That's how you win games.
So Redzepovic adds to his
There
total.
it is.
That's another one. And now it's back-to-back goals there. Stalewski that time. So 2 quick-fire goals there from Metro. He pinched it here. Opens it up. Good finish in the end from Stalewski. And Josh, at 7-4, we've got a game in our hands.
Might just be within reach, just within reach.
Well, Hogan now coming up the other end. Gets around. Whoa, that was a big, big challenge there. Surely a card's got to come out there on Scotty Rogan. Practically clotheslined him.
That's ridiculous. He usually doesn't lose his head like that.
Surely Costa Gatsis has to pull out a card here.
Doesn't look like he is.
Yep, let's have a look at the replay here. Just no, not even hiding it, just hands out.
I know there was a bit of a push earlier on from Hogan on Rogan, but this is ridiculous.
Well, let's have a look here. Gets around and just goes, see you later, mate. Take a trip down to the floor.
It is disappointing that's not a yellow card.
That surely is. Chance! Oh! It's Dino Redzepovic with back-to-back goals. Unbelievable here. They've hit 3 straight to make it 7-5 and make it a game. Dino Redzepovic just wound back the clock. It said, boys, jump on the back. We're going to space. Look at this. Unbelievable. We thought the first one was a ripper.
Do you know what that makes that even better? Miller was standing in the spot that he hit. He was right there, and he couldn't do anything.
Unbelievable scenes here. They've hit 3 in a row to make it 7-5. We thought this game was done and dusted. And credit goes to Metropolitan. They've pulled back 3 straight. And Dino Redzepovic, probably 2 of the best goals you see this evening.
It's between him and Russo for goal of the week, I think.
Absolutely. Unbelievable scenes here. Rogan, good work.
Brings it back 7-5. Metropolitan, they just show they have quality with them.
So they look dead and buried. They look like it was all over. Thanks for coming. Thanks for paying for the tickets. We'll move on to next week. I think they've made a keeper changes. Mario Bosniak is in goals. Well, credit has to go to Metro. They have one almighty comeback here. Antonadis. Now the champs have to step up here. They've copped a couple of blows to the face. Can they get back and rescue the game? They still have the lead, which is the main thing, but wow, Fitzroy.
Still a lot of work to be done if they want to win this game. 3 goals.
Well, that just makes it a little bit exciting because Hogan moves to 10, Red Zepovic moves to 8. And Stilevski has 7.
Pressure's on.
Chance! Oh, there it is. Cozzy Russo.
You got to clear it there.
Yeah. So look at the replay here. Just mucked around with it a little bit here. Really should have just gone to the line, but played around with it. Good work there from Michael Newen. Put the pressure on. Didn't give up. Wins it here. Lays it off. And it's probably the easiest goals. Cozzy Russo will score. A good save there from Bosniak. Might have just swung the game back into their favour. 9:17 left to go here. Shots blocked there from Cozzy.
Oh, outstretches, but just unfortunate not to get that interception. D3737 says Adam Cooper's leading his MVP race by a mile.
You reckon?
That's an interesting statement.
Big call there from DE737. Oh,
Whoa.
good save from Bosniak.
I wouldn't say by a mile. That's a...
Definitely one of his better seasons, that's for sure. Second in the Golden Boot race.
Oh,
Surely that's got to be a sending off there. Practically tug his shirt from about the halfway line. It's a yellow card.
Okay, they've been a bit soft on the Fitzroy players at the moment.
Are you saying they're favouring Fitzroy
No,
players,
no,
Josh?
no, no,
See,
no, no,
that's
no,
what
no,
it
no.
sounded like.
I'm not saying that.
Don't
quote me.
Are you listening at home? Did it
Don't
sound
quote
like
me.
that they're favouring Fitzroy, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know in the comments.
No.
Joshua Fusco said that the referees are favouring Fitzroy. Do you agree at home?
You know, don't say that because that will come back to bite me. I'm just saying that one was a bit iffy. And then that Rogan push as well. Oh,
Oh, good save there from Yaramillo.
Sonori says, lol, no, they lost to Fitzroy. I don't think losing to Fitzroy takes you out of the MVP race. It's about a whole season.
That's sorry, mate, but that's a silly comment. No offense. Hogan shoots, couldn't keep it down, but the whistle has gone here. Rogan to Newen down the line. Harabotis. Rogan step going. Good defensive work there. Go back to Yaramillo. Rogan again. Not sure who number 10 is. We don't have him down. But Joseph Ocon. Might have to get your numbers updated, buddy.
Is that in?
No, don't know. Doesn't have numbers on We Froth. So 6 minutes, 10 left to go. Fitzroy leading 8-5. It's not over by a long shot this game. A little bit of a mini attack there from Metro. Brought them back into this game because they looked at and buried at 6-2.
You can take a positive from it. At least they're improving from the original scoreline. 9-2 was the original first meetup. So,
I mean, if they can play like this every week, Metro, I mean, they'll surprise a couple of teams.
Yeah, 100%. I think
There's Rogan. That one goes high.
they've played well. It's just on the defensive end, Fitzroy have just pushed them that in ways other teams just don't. The way they pass the ball, the way they move. I don't think another team really deals that type of offensive play.
Metro look to move it. It's a good throw headed away by Michael Nguyen. Rogan. It's going to be a free kick. Tenori, it's important games that count. Just saying he isn't leading by a mile.
Well, I half agree with that. Not a mile, but and important games do count. He wasn't necessarily bad in that game.
Chance here. Oh, big Roberta save there from Bosniak. Well, it's a silly comment. I don't agree with his comment. Just big games only. You got to play good across the season. It's not just the big games, because last week he was taken out of the game, as was Scotty Rogan. They were both taken out of the game.
Yeah.
So does that cancel each other out? No, it doesn't. It just means you got to base them over the season.
And Rogan obviously lost to Cambo as well.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Cambo lost to Fitzroy. Sorry, Morland. So those three teams have all taken wins and losses between
each other. Yeah, yep. So keep the comments coming through. Thoroughly enjoying them. Good to hear people's comments. This is what we love, Joe. This is why the Serious Futsal family are so well.
Yeah.
They give us great insights as what they want.
Yeah.
What's happening in Serious Futsal? You know, Omar Brothers kept quiet. He was heading in the right direction. He's just gone cold all of a sudden. You know, we've got talks about MVPs. That's great to hear. Keep the comments coming through. That's what we'd love to know. Chance here for Metro to flick it out. Oh, just one. There's got to be a foul there. And Scotty Rogan is really fine line here. He'll get a yellow card. Rightly so. A couple of rash challenges from him.
Will that be a penalty now?
I'm not sure, because it looked it was out of the box, but Kostagatis has blown his whistle.
Looks like just outside the box, you're right.
So could this be another Red Zepovic special here? A hat-trick of free kicks. Can he do it? Is he the man to get him back to 8-6 with 3 minutes to go? Anything can happen in Serious Futsal. I mean, they're all 4 fouls apiece, so maybe they get it back that way, Josh. You never know.
3 minutes, time's ticking away. They better do something quick.
Oh, save happened there, Clanaris. The 737 Cooper, 5 best on grounds, including 4 goals against Canberra. I'd say it's Rogan and Cooper right now. I agree with that. I agree with the 737. It's Rogan!
There he is.
And he buries that one, gets a double, extends his lead at the top to 21. And that might have just killed off the game.
Speaking such praise about him just seconds earlier, and that's why he's up there in the MVP race.
Absolutely.
That's why he's the holding MVP. Bang. Look at that. I'll throw another player in the ring that might seem a bit off, and you might not agree 100%, but I think Yusuf Karadag could be up there. It's a tough, just for his impact on Hume's team and what he brings. I really like watching him. He's a very talented player.
Good call. Plenty of players. Shane, I only watched a few games, but Scotty Rogan was pretty standout. Well, you've got to watch all the games there.
We need these type of discussions more often, though. I think that the MVP race and these type of things should be introduced. The audience should have a say in that.
Yeah, audience MVP.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or split it. Give the audience half a vote and give the players a vote.
Yeah.
Or give the commentary team a vote.
Yeah. Rogan battling hard there, looking around, wanting a foul. Referee says no. So, minute 37 left to go here. I think it's a bit too much of a stretch now for Metro. Shot comes in. Good save there from Yaramillo.
Looks just out of reach, but they shouldn't be upset.
9-5 is a good result.
It looks worse than it is, really. They've played well, and they've improved, and that's what you want to see in a team. They don't just come up from the second division, you know, and you're putting up a performance against the champions. Looks like it's a timeout.
We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Look at this. She lines up, takes a really nice look at the far corner and slots it to the back of the net.
Scopolides looking to come back on for Campbellfield. Nice ball to Aaron Fung. What a goal! An absolute belter! Aaron Fung with a screamer. Campbellfield go 3-1 up. My word, Alex.
And De Moraes there, beautiful ball, and unfortunately for Carlton, they just switched off at the wrong time. Aaron Fung. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout call there. It is round 8, fourth and final game between Fitzroy and Metropolitan. It's been a very entertaining game, 9-5. With just over a minute 10 left to go here. And Metro are putting up a brave fight. At one stage it was 6-2 and it looked dead and buried, but they clawed 3 goals back. Rogan shoots.
Wow.
Oh, good save from Bosniak there. Round 8 is almost finished. We move on to round 9 next week. It's another big week of futsal coming up tomorrow. The youth leagues. Sunday it's the state leagues. Monday as well. Then Wednesday women's. We're back here again next Friday.
Hopefully with more hints.
Oh, yes, keep them coming through. They're getting very warmer and warmer this evening. Bosniak. He can't play it back to him, so that's the problems when you're getting a few new players. You just need to explain that rule to them. 36 seconds left to go here before we wrap up round 8. Good save. They're following it up now. Chance. There it is. And it's Big H to make it 10 for Fitzroy. In the end, far, far too good, far too superior. And they will go to the top of the table. It was a solid performance there. Look at one stage, Josh, where they were put under the pump, but as always, Fitzroy just step up to the plate and make it count.
Exactly right. It looked like maybe they took their foot off the accelerator at one point, and then honestly, Metropolitan, when they scored those few goals, they turned it up. It wasn't that Fitzroy turned it off, because they scored them in such ways, like that free kick. Try doing that, you know, again. It's a 1 in 10 shot, I feel. It's just so difficult.
Twice, so.
Oh, he knows something I don't know. He's on something.
So 5 seconds left to go before we wrap it up. Is there one last goal in this? It's a free kick. They'll go to 5th foul, so 3 seconds left to go here before we wrap up round 8 in the 2023.2 season. Fitzroy with a big victory. They move to the top of the table. The bench needs to be quiet because they're going to concede another goal for no reason. Russo.
This late on, you don't want that. 2
No.
seconds, play it out, go home, think it off.
Move on to next week. Ball over the top. Russo on the volley, sends it back. That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Fitzroy take this one out 10-2. Stay tuned. Player interview coming up right after this. Don't go away.
That wicked left foot to it, Amanda Araha. Sharifi 1-on-1 versus Layla. What a goal! Amina Sharifi nails it. Absolute belter from Amina Sharifi.
Again, Sylvia Termly Costa's goal, just that relief of emotion. Look at this, she lines up, takes a really nice look at the far corner and slots it to the back of the net.
Scopolides looking to come back on for Campbellfield. Nice ball to Aaron Fung. What a goal! An absolute belter! Aaron Fung with a screamer. Campbellfield go 3-1 up. My word, Alex.
And De Moraes there, beautiful ball, and unfortunately for Carlton, they just switched off at the wrong time. Aaron Fung
That wicked left foot to it, Amanda Araha. Sharifi 1-on-1 versus Layla. What a goal! Amina Sharifi nails it. Absolute belter from Amina Sharifi.
Again, Sylvia Termly Costa's goal, just that relief of emotion. Look at this, she lines up, takes a really nice look at the
Welcome back. I'm here with Gabriel Zabelos. Great game as usual. You guys played really well, and you were so intense at the start. Do you usually tell the boys, hey, you start with this intensity, or do you like let them warm up a little bit?
No, we've got I guess we've developed a bit of a trend where we have stronger second halves.
Yep.
Sometimes it takes us a good 3 or 4 minutes at the beginning of the game to try and actually start with the intensity. So we're always encouraging the boys to start strong, high intensity, put the pressure on early, and then we can dictate the terms from there.
I saw a big inclusion, Harry Rabonis coming back. That was really nice to see. He played really well, actually. I think he bagged himself a goal. Don't know if he had more than that. There was so many goals in that game, but he was really good. What does him coming back into the squad mean for you guys as a team?
He's a crucial player. He's one of the core of the group. He's been there since day one. We rely heavily on Harry, and having him back gives us that extra option as a bigger, stronger target. The good thing with Harry is he does the simple things really, really well. He gets to every single back post. He sets up. He holds the ball well. He's a crucial part of our setup and our team.
One thing I always notice that I never asked this question, but I want to figure it out. Like Scott Rogan always starts at the back and then somehow knocks himself a goal. How is he able to play that role of like dictator and goal scorer?
When you got that class about you, you read the ball really, really well. I mean, Scott is one of the best players in the country, without a doubt. So he's quite comfortable. He can play anywhere. We haven't tried him as a target yet, but I'm sure he can probably do a job there too. But he just reads the ball well, he intercepts the ball well, and with his speed, obviously, he can transition very, very well from defensively through to attack.
I've seen him in goals a few times too, so you're 100% right, because he's a really good goalkeeper.
He is.
He's an amazing player, and any team is just so lucky to have a player like him.
Absolutely.
It's amazing. Talking about you guys going forward, big win last week, big win this week. Obviously, you want a big win next week, but this is a new kind of sector of the season. We've done that first third. We're going into that second third. Do do you usually rotate your players coming mid-season to give them a bit of a rest, a bit of a break?
That middle part of the season is probably the most crucial. Obviously, we've lost the game, and we've lost that game to Campbellfield.
Yep.
Next week we've got Altona, who had a good win today, and Altona, they're a good team. On their day, they can beat anybody, including us. So we won't be taking that game lightly. And then the week after that will be a huge game against Campbellfield, and obviously they've got the 1-0 lead against us in the series. So we've got to make sure that we consolidate. No good doing what we've done in the first part of the season, beating Moreland and doing what we've done, and if we're going to start dropping some games in the middle part of the season.
Going back to this game, there was a point there where Metropolitan were really pushing you.
Yeah.
You as a team, they were coming back. They scored a few goals. How do you just calm your boys down? Because it was getting heated at one point as well. I saw Scott Rogan, he got himself a yellow card, a few pushes.
Yeah, a little bit of frustration set in. Obviously, we switched off mentally. All credit to Metro. The guys are experienced players. I mean, you got the guys of Dino Razepovic and some of these boys that have been around for forever. And they scored 1 or 2 goals. They got the momentum. We started to panic a little bit, lost the momentum, and then we conceded some goals there. It was just a matter of calming the guys down, taking a breather, and just refocus and reset, and then we were able to put a few more past them.
Well, awesome. I won't keep you any longer.
No, you're right,
Great interview. Honestly, some of those goals, what can you do about them? Some of them are just beautiful, but Scott Rogan had one of those himself. He hit the top corner. It was a beautiful goal, but he'll do it again next week. We'll do it all again next week. We'll get to that. Awesome night of futsal. Gabriel Zabelos, Joshua Frisco. Sick interview as always. Love talking to you.
Thank you, likewise.